Hello and welcome to Piggz Stadium, aka Washington, D.C., depending on where you're at. This is the Reebok Truck Series. I can't even get it out. Season 2, Race 20. This is a good job by me. Okay. Joining me in the booth, we have Stephen Paul III and Austin LaPlante. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
This is my voice. I had to do it.
So on the poll today, we have Kenny Bale, and alongside will be Brad Mojo. Row 2 sees Trevor Meacham and Robin Shannon. Row 3, Amanda Shelley and Henrietta Fitzwater. Paul Swanson and Betty Johnson, row 4, and Katie Elizabeth and Zeke Marley, row 5. As we go and show the rest of the starting grid, I'll hand it over to Austin and Steven for their expectations and predictions for this race.
Oh,
Just whichever one of you guys wants to go first.
Let go.
Oh, thanks a lot. Well, a little history for me. I used to race here like for online. I basically screwed myself because that's the first time I ever ran on this track, and it's very complicated. I would recommend to stay on the pavement version or top of this racetrack, because the granites or the concrete, it's very loose. Unlike Dover and Bristol. So yeah, idea, stay on the top lane. Steven?
I think it's gonna be a good race. Let's see if Kenny Bale can actually get a good top five here. And my pick to win today maybe would be I'm gonna go with the guy in the number 20, this girl in the 24 truck.
Gonna go with Amanda Shelley. Okay, nice pick there. Comes in this race 24th in points. No top 5s as well. 3 top 10s could certainly come here today. Austin, who would you what driver would you pick to maybe win today?
I'm not really sure. He's got to command to fire up the engines.
Yes,
but I'll tell you what. But it's gonna be near the top.
People are gonna get stuck down there because of the concrete.
Yeah, I actually think it may be the points leader. I'm just giving a wild
wouldn't
guess.
That be something? Yeah, the points leader, who is the NRSL president. Wouldn't that be something if he wins here on NRSL weekend? This is the NRSL 300, worth mentioning, as I thought that the way that these guys were spaced, I thought someone had broken down or something.
That may be the case.
I think what I will do is I am actually going to go with the Canadian Elijah Workman to get the win in Truck 29. As they get the green flag, though, worth mentioning the points picture coming in, because it was mentioned a little bit there with the points leader. Dylan Young comes into this race with a 46-point lead over Roman Rahal. 70 points back to Alex Hawkins. PJ Williams and Betty Johnson make up the top 5, with Joe Davis, Amy Shelley, Kyle Collins, Paul Swanson, and William Duncan the top 10 in points. And the 2 wildcard holders coming into this race is, oh my gosh, they nearly wrecked. You have James Shelley, who comes in this race 11th in the points, and then it's Cassandra Renzi, 25th in points with the 2 wins.
I'm actually surprised they're actually working the concrete down there.
Oh my gosh, though, they're like 5 wide back here.
They're 4 wide right there.
If this was an online race, your steering assist would have pulled you into the pits.
Battle for the lead. I think that's
They're 4 wide for the lead. This is like
16 car.
Nick Pericles there, yeah. This is going to be very interesting to watch with 38 laps on tap here today. And oh my gosh, look at how sideways Hawkins was in that corner.
Hawkins is going to wreck somebody.
Double 0 to the lead.
Cosmic Nova, and are they seriously 6 wide?
Got a car in the wall right there.
He's going to turn to somebody back there. Oh god.
Oh my gosh, this is getting crazy. Still green flag racing, though.
This is more crazier than Charles' new nickname. Jesus Christ.
Hopefully that does not get mentioned in any upcoming races, but okay.
Oh, man.
There's no guarantee.
I know you're wanting to.
I know. It's highly inappropriate after last week's
4 wide. Oh boy.
Yeah, Jake Davis going for the lead, Roman Rahal, and Jeff James going to the inside.
Now, you just imagine if that was the finish. Charles' lead would gain 100 subscribers.
That would have been the closest finish in Reebok Truck Series action.
You mean the closest finish in NR history? Oh lord, they're beating the banging.
Maybe 2,000ths of a second.
Oh my god, they're working that
Hey,
down.
I want to close mentioning that I had like fun flying races, and I seen
Oh,
a few
Cassandra Renzi!
times.
Sorry
Oh,
to cut you off
God.
there.
goes the
Cassandra
four
Renzi just
car.
went around.
Oh, that's not going to be a
Car
big rack on the apron.
Got a caution. Got a caution.
Zeke Marley involved as well.
Man, I should have ran that old 2 truck. That was the best 2 laps of my life.
Still on those 2 laps, huh? Okay.
Yeah, those 2 laps are amazing. It's been I'm going to be winning 7 races.
To the line.
Kyle Thomas.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
So how about that? We actually made it through 5 green flag laps before our first caution.
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
Probably won't do that for the rest of the race, though.
Yeah. I'm not
bro.
saying it's like a super speedway. It's more like a short track.
Well, it's a short track that kind of acts like a super speedway.
Yeah.
That's what I would call it. Oh,
Well-
Shelly's gone around.
And I call him more plows than Chris Washer. Wait, what?
Kyle Matthews, 42nd in the points with damage. Oh!
What?
Whoa, Zeke Marley.
Whoa.
Charles Sanford in his wonderful NR leagues.
Whoa.
Oh, here
And
comes
then,
the trouble.
and then there's this.
And then, yeah, I seen that most time, and yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Okay.
that happen.
Yes, it's him
Oh,
what's
there
going
was
to row,
Randy
but that's
McClure
not how
wanted
you go through and then it hits the commitment cone. Rip commitment cone.
Well, that certainly was interesting. Let's take a look back at what happened at the caution. And we're back trying to figure out what happened here with Zeke Marley and Cassandra Renzi.
That old 2 truck was just driving all around the track and then just got in the quarter panel.
Yeah, got into Meacham, down into Kazuyoshi Plord, and around goes Renzi.
Look at the job that fit. Oh, 54 fault. Never mind.
So close.
And if I take a look at it again, it was a bit lagging. I'm not sure if it made any contact. Well, I do see damage on the
54
right rear.
did get a little bit in there. If he didn't hit the front end of the O2, it was very, very close. It was hard to tell even from our perspective right here. Now, under the caution, though, James Shelley we saw had some damage from contact possibly with the 87.
Well, I think the O2 truck had something to do with that too.
What we're going to do is fast forward to see what happened there.
Yeah, and is that the 87?
Yes, the
Yes, it is. We
Burkings-
saw we had front end damage.
Gosh. Now it's lagging. Okay.
And
Oh, okay, so I see what happened there.
that's Arca Breaks moments right there.
Yeah, definitely. And then, of course,
Oh,
Zeke Marley coming in pretty hard here. This was funny.
I was like, it's like she's like dead last. It's like,
Oh, wow.
oh,
And then runs into Stella.
damn. 42 is okay.
Well then, so 8 laps in the books here as we take another commercial break. You had the 55 and 10 kind of get into each other. Let's go back to green flag. We had a couple guys make pit stops here underneath the caution.
Yes, moment.
And we are back. The only retirement underneath the caution was Kyle Matthews. Unfortunate for last in the points. He'll finish dead last. Our leader right now is Kyle Thomas, then it's Elijah Workman, Chris Luvier, Trevor Meacham, Gabe Williams, Robin Shannon, Joe Davis, Chris Washer, Amanda Shelley, and Dylan Young. Our points leader in the top 10. Not a bad start there for him.
Yep, don't call him out. I said he might win. Hope he might. I'm gonna say he might win, and he's right there.
Austin LaPlante, master superstitioner.
Well,
Steven Plow the
and-
third. People plows in a lot of cars. Oh, green flag.
Yep, green flag back out for Kyle Thomas. Look at Trevor Meacham make the move inside of Louvier, possibly.
That Ken 10 car is not that damaged off the pace. It just probably got spun by the O2 truck.
Maybe. It'll be interesting to see if the 10's able to keep up here or not. 10
Yep,
pit
goes
road.
a pit road.
Well,
Smart.
I think he's pulling a 35 at Boston.
Hopefully not. That would be absolutely terrible. As Gabe Williams inside Trevor Meacham, and the way they were acting, I almost thought there was a caution.
Well, there's usually always a caution.
Yeah, usually. Joe Davis now into second, and here comes Pollard's pick. Amanda Shelley up into the top 3.
That's Amanda Shelley has been picked.
It's not the first time. She's been picked before on some of these races. Not bad, though. I think all 3 of our picks are running up here in the top 10. There's Amanda Shelley, you have Elijah Workman, and Dylan Young just in the back of the screen there, just outside the top 10.
So yeah, as we see Betty Johnson, I was going to hit
Gabe
Johnson.
Williams in the wall.
Yes, Gabe Williams has hit the wall. Let's say he has squished the right side of his car.
I see what you did there.
Yes, you did.
Oh my god. Guys,
Amanda Shelley now to the lead. Jake Davis into second. And how about Cassandra Renzi, who was literally spinning, 5 minutes ago, and is now going for the lead.
I mean, Charles, what is this? What is this? Danny Sullivan?
I don't know.
I hope.
Oh, and Randy McBlair. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
I really hope everybody in the audience knows who is that guy that said Danny Sullivan is.
You'll have to tell me after we're finished here.
How do you not know who Danny Sullivan is, Charles?
I might know him. The name's not sounding familiar.
Think about Indianapolis.
Like I said, you'll have to show me some video or something later. Roman Rahal, though, meanwhile, to the lead, and here comes Nathan McCain, our Daytona not Daytona 500, but our Daytona winner. Oh, Dylan Young!
Oh, there goes my pick. Sorry.
Oh, the points leader!
Mandy Shelley survived. Oh, Gabe Williams.
Oh, Preston Plord!
Sounds like a lot of who plowed.
Oh, Shelley!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
I think the plan was right.
Plow right there.
Siki Marley still can plow.
Who's been watching Arkham lately?
Everyone.
Well, the Arc is getting a Gen 6 car, so those are going to get destroyed. The 10 car stays at least one lap down.
I think it is just one. Yeah. But Nathan McCain is the one leading underneath the caution, and I think we've seen this picture before. Nathan McCain and Paul Swanson is the top 2.
We saw that at Sonoma.
Oh yeah, we did. I thought it was Kansas too. Those two would always be switching the lead at Kansas, I think, was the other spot.
They were the 2 dominant trucks, but those hashtag pit stops came in the way as people are destroyed in the pits.
Oh my gosh, that is correct. This one was with Trevor Meacham and Dylan Young. Let's take a look back at what happened.
Well, it looks
and
like
we are back. As Steven said, he had a little joke for this one.
Well, as we coming by the signs here, I see a giant ESPN sign right there. As this is broadcast live on CBS.
Product placement, everyone.
Wow.
As we come by the Canadian flag in Washington Z, as Dylan Young wrecks, there's the NRSL3tracks.com logo.
But then the other part of the wreck happens up here as Gabe Williams gets into Betty Johnson.
Amy Shelley with a full plow. She plowed the.
Actually,
not
he did
really.
Oh, it's a 54th.
She didn't get any damage out of that. She was gonna plow and then.
Maybe not.
Right there.
Well,
Does get damage, but definitely a lot less than that could have been. And 2 Shelleys come into this.
Oh my god.
That's
Jesus.
dead driver son.
Only if that happened at Bristol.
You're still mad about that one too.
That is the lingering storyline of the season.
Yeah, don't tell me a lot of things. This is the first time I'm doing this.
Well, the only storyline that I'll say about that is Steven hates Gabe Williams over in the Cup Series.
Oh.
If you need to know why, just go to Bristol and watch that video. That was funny.
That was really funny.
Oh.
With that, though, Nathan McCain is our leader as we're just past the halfway mark in this one. Let's go back to the green flag. And we are back here with 21 laps complete. Nathan McCain is our leader. Then it's Paul Swanson, Roman Rahal, Eric Enrage, Jeff James, Joe Davis, Chris Washer, Cassandra Renzi, Alex Perkle, and Alex Hawkins, the top 10. Henrietta Fitzwater, Gabe Williams, Preston Plord, James Shelley, those retired. Kyle Thomas, Tom Gerard, Robin Shannon, Brad Mojo, Cosmic Nova, Elijah Workman, Hiroshi Kazuyoshi, Jake Davis, Katie Elizabeth, and Chris Louvier are the top 20 here for the restart.
Man, I love those IndyCar signs, though.
Well, this was meant for an open wheel track, but we don't have open wheel cars, so we're coming here with the next best thing.
We can bring back the IndyCar
World Truck Series.
Steve Pollard did win the IndyCar Series, so I am protesting that should come back too.
The problem with that was I didn't think the schedule threw enough in, so I didn't have fun with it. Eric Enrage, though, to the lead, and Roman Rahal into second.
Roman Rahal, I think he had he had a tough week last week.
A little bit. I mean, although a tough week and you win one of the races, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the 0-0 did pull a little Nova. Is anyone gonna pull a Nova today?
There is nowhere to pull a Nova.
If someone drives into the pits, maybe.
Well, how about this? Jeff James couldn't grab a win last week in Canada, but maybe the Canadian can pick up a win here today. 41st in the points coming in.
So basically, this track is in Canada, but by Arkansas standards, it's in Washington D.C. apparently.
Yeah, I'll check on that, and then tomorrow we'll set that record straight on where this track is actually located by this series standards.
Because
So.
I have no idea what state I am. All I know, Charles paid for the plane tickets, so. You know, if this is...
Well, I guess that alcohol did its job then.
I guess
this is located in Canada.
And I guess if this is located in Canada, we're gonna go get some bacon, watch some hockey, and start a couple fights, right, Charles?
Well, we can still watch some hockey even if it's Washington, D.C. Oh my gosh, Gerard!
Oh, no.
Oh, Washer's sliding up the track.
Oh, Washer's gonna get plowed.
Oh, boy.
He's gonna get... No plow.
No.
Wow. Oh, wait. No, 0.
How did we survive just a 2-truck wreck, I think?
Wow, that's actually amazing. Nobody plowed into that wreck. That was kind of amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
And these guys were apparently really close to the line. How about 5,000ths of a second?
I was about
Anyone
to say...
else thinking it's going to be a close run?
I was about to say Washer was gonna get plowed like Dale, but it didn't happen.
Oh, wow.
So, looks like pretty simple wreck, but let's take a look at what happened to cause this one with Tom Gerard getting sent around on the back straightaway. And we are back. I saw Joe Davis kind of come up the track, and I'm wondering if that's what gets this started, and yeah, it is.
Well, the 0 got him in the rear of the quarter panel, got him down the track, and the 88 retaliate, hitting him there, and then the 0 drives off, did a terrible drop. Like Landon Castle said in 2012, well, we're actually in, I don't know what year we're in this, but as Landon Castle said, rule 1 of star car racing.
Sorry about that, go ahead.
Learn how to wreck somebody without wrecking yourself.
Oh my gosh, how did Jay Stella get by that?
No.
Well, Jay Stella took off the ARCA brakes, I guess.
Jay Stella and Zachary Fitzwater are the two that got by that the closest with... Oh my gosh, that is a miracle that was not more than 2 trucks.
Yeah, you can't even put a piece of paper between there. I need to see that again if we had a chance.
I think we got one better. We'll take an onboard with Chris Washer's rear bumper here.
So you know,
for the 42.
rim the orange cone. Oh god. Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh wow. That was close.
Just jumped out of the seats. Almost fell down like Matt Rod.
Boy, and you think if the 5 makes any bit of contact with that 42, that is a lot more than just 2 cars.
That would have been the whole field.
Well, come on. Not the whole field. Stella's only running in 24th. So with that, let's go back to the green flag though. And we are back. Lights on the pace truck with what will be 7 laps to go at the line. The Canadian Jeff James is leading, then it's Jake Davis, Nathan McCain, Elijah Workman, Joe Davis, Circle, Cosmic Nova, Cassandra Renzi, Kyle Thomas, and Paul Swanson the top 10. Randy McBlair's a lap down still. Eric Enrage runs 11th, and Kyle Sosnowski, Roman Rahal, Alex Hawkins, Hiroshi Kazuyoshi, Seth Cole, Chris Louvier, Robin Shannon, Zachary Fitzwater, and Brad Moch are the top 20. No retirees, so we still have 37 trucks in the running. 36 of which are on the lead lap, and I'm not sure how many of those are actually in contention, though, with the damaged race trucks towards the back.
What do I say about the top 20?
Especially if they can get around the lap truck pretty easily. But here we go, the final 7 laps from the NRSL 300.
Man, oh man, look at that 13 truck. I mean, there's some people in here who need those wild card spots.
Well, he's one of them. He's got to win, but he's 31st in points. If he grabs the win here, that would be his 2nd win, and I'm sure he'd move into the top 30. And then all of a sudden, a driver like James Shelley with only 1 win, outside looking in, with just 6 races left to go after today's race.
Man, oh man, this is getting really tight.
And what I noticed from other restarts with single file, despite lap cars on the inside, takes about a few laps to go like 3 and 4 wide.
I mean,
Like
I
they are
don't.
right now for the lead.
I don't think this has ever happened before, but somebody finishing last and winning the next race, I don't think it's ever happened.
Well, we had someone start on the final row and win a race.
But never finish last win weekend before and actually win.
Hey, you know what? If that happens, I think Kyle Matthews will be very happy.
And I think Chris Louvier might get even more hornier.
Maybe, but he's got... Cosmic Nova still has Paul Swanson and Jake Davis, drivers like that, to contend with. This one not over by any stretch of the imagination.
And the lap truck, if there's a green-white checker, that lap truck's still in it.
Actually, no. Remember, lap trucks would get taken out if there's a green-white checker. We are in that territory, though.
If she passes the 00 and then...
Oh, okay. I see what you're meaning. Okay, yeah, if the 10 can get past the 00, and those are teammates, by the way.
I mean, that's kind of...
I know it's a Dodge and a Ford, but those are teammates over at Jennifer Joe Cobb Racing.
Oh,
Joe Davis! Nice save, but...
We did see this at Michigan, though, with the 40 and the 42 holding each other up there, so...
Well, that teammate battle seemed to go pretty easily. Now it's Alex Perkle going for the race lead with 3 to go.
How about that 29 who spun out? Let me remind you, spun out is coming up here.
Well, same thing can be said about the 4. Cassandra Renzi went around at one point today.
And apparently, Charles doesn't know this, but she's trying to pull a Danny Sullivan here.
Apparently, Randy McBlair now falling back a lap down as the field comes down to 2 to go.
Oh, it's fun. Hope for no cause.
And I know Dylan Young has got to be cringing because look who just went to the lead.
Zachary Viswatered.
Well, the guy who got banned, how about the ironic? A band member wins the NRSL 300.
Well, I'm saying he already has a win. That's the part that would be cringeworthy because he already has a win, so that would be 2. But white flag out, and Elijah Workman leads us down to the white.
I don't know who's going to win this race.
And you said how many workers there are in a regular, and I bet you know we might win this.
I don't know. I can't tell who's going to win this race. It's going to get crazy off 4. Oh, God.
Ordinary. Oh, they're wrecking back there. Oh, huge wreck.
Yeah, but we already took the white flag, so...
Already took the white. Here we go.
Shelley, come on, Amanda.
We're going to switch to... Oh, and there's a lap truck. It's Trevor Meacham.
And
it's going to be Nathan McCain.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, the 29 got fucked over. The 29 got fucked over.
Elijah Workman gets blocked by his own buddy on the final lap.
I'm getting a report that the 31 and the 29 have had some harsh words over the radio.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be interesting.
That's going to be a fight. Oh man, the export's going to get fucked up here.
I don't think it will.
No.
Amanda Shelley was the top.
Apologize for his flipping language.
Well,
there's going to be some trucks that get marked a lap down as a result, but...
A tire for player.
Wow. That happened.
Front wheel engine. Oh, man.
That's Kyle Collins in the 20.
And that was a bigger wreck than the 2014 Coke 0400 at Daytona.
Oh.
Well, what we're going to do is first take a look at that. I saw Nova as the first.
Nova was leading with 4 to go and now destroyed in 21st. Just a part of this racing here, part of this good truck racing here.
Yeah, he's disappointed to be on the left side, and
apparently he wasn't the first part, but I saw him in it. That was the first guy I saw.
The 4 flip.
Are you sure the 4 flipped?
Yeah,
of course.
I saw the 4 upside down.
As I've always seen, he gets turned on the left side.
Yeah, that was Brad Mojo getting into the left rear of the Cassandra Renzi machine, down into Paul Swanson.
And then watch the 4. Oh my God, what a hit. I saw it flip, right?
Oh yeah, it did. Wow.
He does flip over.
Renzi takes a flip.
Once.
Kenny Bale, the pole sitter gets involved. The 4 is just bad.
Well, look at
the 1. Look at Dylan Young.
Look
at Dylan Young making all those decisions.
Yeah. Oh, Gerard just gets clipped.
Hang on. I think the 1 is actually smoking.
Look at Dylan Young. Look, Dylan Young just got a top 20 out of that. Oh, he blew an engine.
But he is smoking.
But he's probably going to get back. He was probably going to be able to get back around and get underneath or get a finish because this was coming to a checker.
He made it through the wreck. What happened to him?
Well, let's see where he came across the line because you were saying something about it.
Yeah,
and then we'll take a look.
You gotta get a top. He's gonna get, look at that, top 15. He is now
19th.
So top 20. You're actually correct.
So a top 20 for Dylan Young, despite the damage there. Let's see where Dylan Young got a piece of this, though.
Well, he lost his hood.
And 4.
Renzi.
Oh, the 4 car is really, I mean, they're gonna cut Renzi out of the truck. That's not a bad thing for the safety workers. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's where Gerard gets involved. And then there's someone else that's going to come, Betty Johnson. I wonder if she gets involved in this as well.
Well, I'm pretty sure she did, because the whole track is literally blockable. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That truck got hit like many times.
Well, you know, the 4 is still driving. Let's remind you this, folks. And then Chris Lupier
And
up.
It's like, he can clearly see him. I don't know why he hit him again. Unless
And
too
the
much
fourth-
smoke. I
Maybe
guess.
they have something going there that I don't know.
I'm just going to remind you, all 3 Jennifer truck wreck, but the 4 truck is still running.
Well, you have the 0. Yeah, the 0 was involved, the double 0, and then even the 10. So, yeah.
Tough break for JJC. They're going to have to get their Dodge, their Ford, their Chevy. They need a Toyota, man.
Well, they have 2 Dodges and a Ford on that team this season, is what it is.
Yeah. Man, Dylan Young is holding up everybody, so that's going to fuck up the export thing.
Well, that was that checkered flag already, but what a finish to this one.
Great finish, but let's see that finish again before we go to the official results.
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed to see this. This was amazing.
I'm still a little upset that damn lap cars always ruined everything.
You know what? I'm pretty sure you're not going to be the only one, because the guy who blocked the leaders, this driver belongs to Jeff James. So does this driver.
So, yeah.
So Jeff James' own driver screwed his other driver out of a win.
I'm hearing the belts coming out in a few seconds from Jeff James.
So Jeff probably not going to be too
Yeah,
pleased
he
with
lost
that.
like he lost 4 positions for top 5.
Yeah,
Or
the
fifth
31.
place.
That was a dipstick move there.
Yeah, was running first. Probably had this one locked up, but will come home 5th instead. Still a great points day for a truck that came into this race down in 14th. So
Well, I'm just gonna say my pick did finish second, so I do get the bragging rights.
hey, only barely, right?
Only barely. Wait, who did you pick, Charles? You didn't pick anybody.
I picked Workman.
Hey,
I picked Workman.
I guess I picked
Yeah.
a deal with that 31.
I think you better exactly screwed them up right there.
I had the better pick, but
See, this is the second week in a row Charles has screwed somebody over.
hey, that was not my. Hey, how is that my fault that he got screwed by a lapped car?
See, if you didn't say anything, that lap car would have probably went low.
Well, the top 10 here today: Nathan McCain, Amanda Shelley, Alex Prickle, Seth Cole, Elijah Workman, Jake Davis, Jeff James, Roman Rahal, Eric Enrage, and Zachary Fitzwater. I'm not even going to try and figure out who's going to be the points leader after this one.
Well, Dylan Young is
I
9th.
think it's probably going to be Dylan Young, but I don't want to try and figure it out.
Wait, what's the gap? It's 8th. Oh, that's at least, yeah, Roman Rahal will become the points leader.
It's possible. We'll have to see. 6 races left to go to the chase. Final thoughts there for Steven and Austin here.
The good race. I mean, it was crazy in the start. They had a few wrecks in the 31 truck. Well, you won the motherfucker retard award of the year.
Well, thank you. I mean, I do like to keep these clean, though.
Well, that's what the legendary NASCAR 5 says.
You guys know this? That's Raymond Zingle.
As long as we're quoting someone exactly, we're fine.
Yes, we are.
And
we are
Austin?
quoting.
Sorry. Yeah, again, amazing race. A crazy racing with 4 and 5 wide at this kind of a track. And that's all I got.
And
So my final thoughts: a great race. Thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like. I'll try and get links to these guys' channels, so if you want, you can go sub to them.
you bet.
Awesome guys. Congrats to Nathan McCain on the win. We'll see you here tomorrow for the NRSL 400. Maybe I hope these guys will join me. This was fun. Maybe we'll even have Dylan Young in the booth with us.
Hopefully, maybe you won't see Fitzwater win.
Maybe.